Shaver? Oh, what you looking at, you dog? I'll roll you, your dog. Oi, chuck us a ciggy, mate. You wanna fight, bro? What flavour, mate?
Hey guys, I just wanted to share my skin routine.
Shut your fucking mouth! No problem, John. Shut the fuck up, you cunt! Shut it!
I came to laugh at you.
It's Shopper Reed here. Now it occurred to me there might be kiddies watching, yeah? Hello, kiddies. Fucking hello. Hello.
And fucking hello indeed. How are we doing, boys and girls? Good morning to you all. I hope you're having a fantastic day, night, evening, whatever it may be. Hope tomorrow's just a little bit better, like. And the day after that just gets a little bit better every single time. I hope you're having a fantastic day. How are you all doing, boys and girls? Welcome. Welcome. Another Lethal Talk. Remember how every time I go live, I say I got to do these more often? Well, I really have to do these more fucking often. We haven't done one, and I had a look on the back end. 2 weeks. It was 2 weeks since the last one. Holy bitch, man. Holy fucking bitch. But we are here, boys and girls. You know, let's get some coffee in before we do anything. Ah! Nectar of the gods, man. I'm telling you, man. Every time, man, like, I love Nescafe, man. I know some people get on their fucking posh high horse and are like, oh, Nescafe is fucking disgusting, man. But I'm telling you, every single time I have a hit of Nescafe,
Oh, yeah.
tight. So what are we going to be talking about this morning, boys and girls? We've got a few things to go over. Normally we keep these around the hour. I've got a few things here, you know. I doubt we'll get through all of these in the span of an hour, but the big stuff to talk about is fuck Activision. They're doing their bullshit again, and I swear, every time I go to sleep, I wake up, they pulled some more bullshit, man. But this week, Activision, if we want to include Blizzard and say Activision Blizzard, then holy bitch, this week equals subpar Remy. Subpar Remy, man. And we got some Mortal Kombat stuff if we got time. And there is some Alien vs. Predator shit I want to talk about, man. Who was I talking with the other day? I can't remember who I was talking with the other day, but they were like, oh, I didn't know you liked Mortal Kombat. And I was like, God, it was Blabs. She's like, I didn't know you liked Mortal Kombat. And I'm like, bro. But let's get the chat open, see who's in here. First of all, if you haven't already, slap that thumbs up button until it goes as blue as Cortana's ovaries. We're talking that real nice blue that we're on about over here. And shout out to all the channel members. And let's get this bitch up and rolling and start saying hi to everybody. But fucking hell, before we do anything, Kill Dark Zero, my boy D, with the 20 Australian dollars. Thank you very much. He says, AVP anime would have been sick. Disney just suck. This is all I have to say. I'm going to work now. Well, have a good day at work and don't work too hard only when the boss is looking. You know the rule. And as always, every single time you get up to go to the bathroom, make sure you clear your search history. Okay? Incognito is your friend. Say it with me, chat. Incognito is your friend. Thank you very much, Kildug0. Yes, we are going to be talking about the AVP anime, and I think is the best way to sum it up. Thank you, kind sir. All right, who we got up in this bitch? Boss Hog's here. Fucking hello, Boss Hog. Late and gay. Boss Hog comes in about 20 minutes before the stream even starts and goes, "You're fucking late, cunt." Fucking hell, gone. Wait, Holocron. What's up, Holocron? How you doing, good sir? Good to see you. My main motherfucking man, Kenzo. Yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah, no, 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 yeah, no, 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 yeah, no, 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 yeah. I'm pretty sure he's digging the thumbnail. How you doing, Kenzo? Good to see you. Anthony. Good morning to you, Anthony. Sub motherfucking human, yo, cunt. What's up, sub? How you been, man? Corey. Hello, Corey. Good to see you, Corey. How you doing, man? Fucking D-Day Diable. Bah! With the fucking vibing Tifa. He loves it. He loves it. This dude's a slut. Remy. Hello, Remy. Good to see you, Remy. Mara. Good morning, Mara. It's probably not even morning for you, but how you doing? Sandro. Lethal, you fucking dog. I love it. I love it. Thank you. I love the Hawaiian shit. So earlier this morning, I was taking rubbish out to the bins outside, right? And I walked past this lady that lives, older lady that lives in the building with me. She's like, "That's a very nice shirt." I'm like, "Thank you." See, I do have nice shirts. Fucking Soul Assassin. What's up, Soul Assassin? That shit's not even in the stores, can't? Yeah, well, it's too exquisite for something like you, motherfucker. My KD and COD was 2.3. Well, so human, everyone's about to hit 0. We'll get into it. Everyone's going to be a big old 0. Blab's not knowing something. That's a shocker. What's up, Shield Wall? I remember there was talk about the AVP anime on Netflix a few years back. That got shelved. Now we know why. G'day, Gigawatt. How you doing, Gigawatt? Clemson Legend. We're changing this guy's name to Clemson Legend. Clemson Legend. How you fucking doing? Good to see you, sir. Good to see you. How you been? I hope everyone's fucking having a fantastic day. You know what? Let's just start with it, hey. Let's just get into the fucking, while I'm on my Activision hate at the moment. So a few days ago, earlier this week, or late last week, actually, we saw that Activision shut down a thing called SM2. Now, what's SM2? So SM2 was a fan-made Call of Duty mod where you had to own the original Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, right? And with that, you could have access to every single map, every single weapon from from COD 4, Modern Warfare 1 up to Black Ops 4. It was everything. It had its own fucking progression system and everything. The classic prestige system. It had everything everyone wanted. It had everything that Activision refused to give to their player base, right? So what do? They go and shut it down. They shut it down. The fucking cocksuckers, right? They were working on this shit for 2 years. 2 fucking years they were working on this. This was not a secret at all, all right? This was highly publicized, man. People were talking about it. Big fucking channels were talking about it. We're talking like over 1 million sub channels. We're talking about this going, this shit's going to be fucking lit. You know, small channels were talking about it, saying this shit's going to be fucking lit. The whole community was looking at that saying this shit's going to be fucking lit. And then late last week, Activision does what Activision does. They swoop down, cease and desist, the fucking cocksuckers. Now, don't get me wrong. Yes, they are within their legal right to do so. But that doesn't mean people are going to like it. You remember when the Knights of the Old Republic fan mod was being made that was going to update it all? Project Aprion or some shit like that. And then EA shut that shit down, or Disney shut that shit down. I think it was EA. Same type of shit. Yes, they're in legal rights to do that, but that doesn't mean it's the right thing to do. So they go ahead and pull that shit. Okay, everyone's pissed off. And then a few days later, you know, if we're going to include Activision Blizzard into the whole thing, we get the news that Overwatch 2, now you got to remember, Overwatch's 2 whole reason for existing was the fact that fucking it was going to have a story mode, a PvE mode. And then they get up there and they go, oh, we're no longer doing this. We are greatly scaling back everything. So that means the whole game is a fucking lie. And the whole thing's just a giant shop update, a monetization update, okay? So we got Gronking later tonight, boys and girls. We're going to be fucking talking about that on Gronking. And now that brings us to today. Today, I wake up in the morning and I see this. So this is X Labs. So X Labs is, well, you'll see. Today we received a cease and desist letter on behalf of Activision Publishing in relation to X Labs project. We are complying with this order and shutting down all operations permanently. Thank you for your support over the years. I understand why they would comply. You got to remember, this is Activision Blizzard we're talking about, man. I wouldn't want to take on Activision Blizzard by myself, man. Those things will fucking crush you into the ground. So X Labs is clients that enable you to play older Call of Duty games. Okay? Now, if you were to just boot up, say, I don't know, I mean, Black Ops 3 is the famous example, but it can go deeper than that. If you were to boot up OG Modern Warfare 2 on your PC, you will be hacked like that, man. And I'm not just talking full on resetting your account. These motherfuckers will have full access to your PC. They will put whatever programs they want on it, man. They're turning you into a crypto mine without you even knowing about it, man. You'll be doxxed, all that fun shit. Okay, it's not safe to log into those games without some type of third-party client, which is what X Labs was doing, okay? Because Activision, they refuse to go through and update their older ones because they don't give a fuck about their older ones. It's all about what's new and what's generating the most income, okay? So that's why they focus on the newer ones. And then they go ahead and shut down X Labs. But the weird thing is, I don't understand why you would shut them down. Well, I kind of do, actually. They're shutting them down because more people are interested in playing the older ones than in the newer ones, okay? Right? So the thing is, though, you have to own the games in order to play it. They still make money from the sale of those games, which for the most part is still at full price every fucking time. What the fuck is this fucking weird cunt in my corner? Fuck off. So Warner Brothers, Discovery CEO. Oh, that's the wrong fucking link. Oops. I got like fucking 16 links up here. Here it is. Call of Duty. What the fuck's Warner Brothers doing with this shit? Call of Duty X Labs project shut down after cease and desist by Activision. You'll love to see it. Look at that. That's old school Black Ops 2 there. So 5 days after a massive Call of Duty mod project was shut down by Activision called SM2. That's the one we talked about just before. Another significant development, X Labs project has recently been closed on Force as well. So the third-party software running Activision clients and engines has been on a hunt by publishers recently as the company does not agree with mods developed by the community and are available freely to their players. The mods themselves are for free, yes, but you have to buy the game. You can't just install the mod and then boot up the game. You have to go and own the game, right? And like I said, for the most part, they're still being sold at full price. So they're still making bank, okay? And now people are worried about this because if this one's gone, that means they're coming for plutonium, all right? Yep, there it is there. There it is there. I wonder how long till they dig plutonium. Yep. I think plutonium's fucked. I think plutonium's days are numbered and they're just sitting down waiting for it to happen, man. So plutonium, if you were to log into plutonium, you could play World at War, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, and Modern Warfare 3. So they're fucked now. So X Labs project was a Call of Duty project featuring modded versions of the older franchise titles that restored all the elements the developers had removed, including dedicated servers, improved security. That's what I was talking about before. Like, you can't just boot up these games on your PC and not get your shit ganked. You know, like Moz is in the chat, man. Like me and Moz make the joke, you know, you load up Black Ops 3 and it's like, fuck, these cunts stole my house. It is kind of that bad. You have to have, they don't have any privacy protection, any security, nothing like that. That's why these third-party clients were good, because they did that. They fucking did that. They fixed these motherfuckers' games. These motherfuckers, X Labs, went out and fixed those fucking other cocksuckers, Activision's older fucking games, and Activision goes and shuts them down when Activision's still making money off them. They're fucking dickheads. So anti-cheat, bro. Anti-cheat's a joke, but these guys actually had it. So as this project used intellectual property that belongs to Activision, the company has the rights to protect its assets and stop any third party from profiting from it. However, there is no information on why Activision is hammering down on community mods now when such Call of Duty projects have been around for many years. Here's why they're fucking doing it. Because everyone's dropping these newer games, right? Modern Warfare 2 had an incredible strong start, man. I liked it at the start. But as time went on, they did very little with the game. I mean, it became a running meme that, holy fuck, Vanguard was better updated than this game. And that's the truth. And then Modern Warfare 2 dropped its Warzone mode. And, well, it's still fucked to this day. That's why people are going back to these older ones. So we've received a cease and desist letter on behalf of Activision Publishing, blah, 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 blah. Now, this is from Modern Warzone, Doug Dagnamit. You know, he's a bit of a shill. But, you know, he does stick up for these types of things. Activision just effectively killed any chance of players enjoying Modern Warfare 2, Ghost. Did anyone ever enjoy Ghost? Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 3, and online ever again. Please do not play any of these titles online. You'll be putting yourself and your PC at risk. Yes, you will get your shit stolen, man. So the X-led projects had Ghost, Modern Warfare 2, Advanced Warfare, and Black Ops 3 clients under their belt. Community modders had been supporting and adding content even after developers and Activision stopped supporting them. Again, you had to pay for the game. They were still making money off this shit. They were doing nothing. They weren't even protecting people's fucking PC security. They were doing fucking nothing and still making money, right? And then they go and shut this shit down. The stoppage allowed games to continue to have an active player base, which most likely will drop after the latest shutdown. Drop, it's gone. It's fucking gone. It's dead. The Plutonium project, one of the last significant, it is the last significant community mods remaining on the Call of Duty games, is still available for players. However, it is pretty risky as it seems Activision is taking down third-party projects individually. Now, the project clients for Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 3, and World at War, which might not be playable as its publishers decide to send modders cease and desist. See, it's just L's all across the board, okay? And like I said, if we were going to include this with Activision Blizzard, that would also mean that we have to take into account that they have scrapped Overwatch 2's PvE mode, the whole reason for this game to exist. And they put out this whole fucking clarification thing. And honestly, I read this thing. I did a Geeks and Gamers Play video on it. I was going to read the whole thing on Play, but I read it to myself and I'm like, holy shit. To quote the great Nazma, all of this is just words. It's just fucking words. It's just seething and coping. Please buy our skins. Please buy our battle passes. We're still going to give you some form of PvE, but it's significantly dialed back. We're taking out the hero talents. All that stuff that you guys were all excited for, we're fucking removing it. They even talk about how they wanted to turn Overwatch into an MMO, which to me goes to show this whole thing was a giant scam. Now, these cocksuckers, and let's make no mistake, they are cocksuckers. These fucking cocksuckers knew in advance. They knew for a long fucking time that PvE was never, ever going to be in this game to the extent that they promised. And they waited up until the very last possible moment before people started to go, where is it? You know, it's supposed to be here by now. Before they came out and said, yeah, we're not doing that anymore. We're significantly dialing it back. All this shit, it's just words. It means nothing. It's just it's just paragraphs of them saying, yeah, we fucking lied to you, but is what it is. Look at that, 900 comments. Motherfuckers be mad, and rightfully so. But I am glad to see that there's more pushback on this and the Call of Duty mods getting taken down. I, for one, am happy to see that there's more pushback on this than there was for fucking, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, man. I am still fascinated that EA and Respawn can come out to your face and say, yeah, the game's not finished. We're still selling it. Fuck you. You'll buy it. And people did. And people fucking did. It's hard. Like, I hate EA, don't get me wrong. But it's hard. It's hard not to understand where they're coming from. When they can say outright before the game launches, fuck you, it's not finished, but you'll still buy it. And people do. It's like, well, they just proved themselves right, didn't they? So, wow. You know how that saying, don't hate the player, hate the game? In that instance, it was the other way around. Hate the fucking players. Dude, fuck Activision, man. Like, I'm at this stage now where I believe, like, yeah, I was one of those people where it's like, dude, you can't get too mad at the developers and all this type of shit because, you know, it's the higher-ups that are making a lot of these calls. And while that is true, I have reached the stage where it's, if you work at Activision in any fucking capacity, fuck you and fuck your puppy. Right? I hope your car gets a flat tire. I don't give a fuck if you're just the mailman that walks past to deliver letters to that building. Fuck you. Anyone involved with it can suck my ass, man. Fucking Gronks, man. The fucking lot of them, man. See, there was a part here. There's one part I want to read. Okay, as we transitioned away from the original concept and started creating Overwatch, we included plans one day to return to the original scope. We had a crawl, walk, and run plan. You know, first you have to crawl before you can walk, before you can run type thing. So Overwatch was the crawl. The dedicated version of the PvE was the walk. And the MMO was the run. They wanted to turn Overwatch into an MMO. Now, Overwatch does have quite a bit of lore to it, and that's why people wanted the story mode, so they could experience all that type of shit. But that's fucking gone now. Gone. It's fascinating when you see, like, motherfuckers that were, like, willing to, like, suck the dick of Blizzard so that way they could stay in their good graces, have now reached the point with Blizzard where they're saying, no, enough's enough. These cunts have gone too far. There's professional Overwatch players, so they don't give a fuck about the story, man. They're 100% PvP people, man. And they've said, nah, fuck you. I'm done. I'm quitting the game, man. There's some people saying they're going to finish out the season and then they're out. I think we're getting up close to a point of a dam breaking here. And when it happens, it's going to be fucking glorious, man. What world do we fucking live in where Ubisoft, with their X-Defiant game coming out, I know some people were a bit, whatever with it, but the general consensus was, yeah, X-Defiant's doing a lot of things that people want in their Call of Duty games, for example. And it's not even new stuff. It's they're bringing back old stuff. That's the shit people are excited for, right? But what world do we fucking live in where Ubisoft is the ones getting it right? These are the same cocksuckers that every single fucking day that ends with a letter Y, they're pushing out some fucking gay-ass NFT fucking bullshit, right? Oh, you guys like Ezio from Assassin's Creed? Here's an Ezio NFT. Every fucking day they're doing some gay whack shit like that, right? But they're the ones that have the best shot at getting it right with X-Defiant. What a fucking world. It's madness. It's outright fucking madness, man. Whole bunch of fucking cocksuckers, man. Fucking cocksuckers, the lot of them, man. I need some coffee. Let's catch up with the chat. What are you guys all saying in the chat? Excuse me. Sorry. So the sole purpose of Overwatch 2 was PvE, and now it's scrapped. Nice job, Blizzard. Overwatch 2, at its most honesty, it's a shop update. Overwatch 2 is a shop update. Please buy our skins. Please buy our battle passes, right? And look, I understand. Free-to-play games have to make money. I understand that. I got no issue with, putting some cosmetics in the shop and whatever it may be, okay? I got no problem with that. But they're so aggressive with it. There was that whole thing where it was like, man, if you didn't spend a single dollar and you wanted to buy one of those skins, you have to play the game for like 2 years. What a world. Only good thing EA has done lately is bringing Team Fortress 2 online again. Well, I guess a broken clock's right twice a day. Big brrr. I thought me and Moz have bought Ubisoft. Oh, yeah. All memberships and super chats, they're going towards buying Ubisoft because we believe they're going to be broke by the end of the year or next year unless X-Defiant's a hit. So we're going to purchase Ubisoft. Oh, Titanfall. Yeah, I was thinking that wasn't Team Fortress. That's Valve, isn't it? Team Fortress is Valve, right? Rip Overwatch. Even Mercy can't heal you, especially if Mozo doesn't play it. I'm afraid to see how badly they fucked up Diablo 4. I haven't seen a whole lot on Diablo 4. Oddly enough, some of the people, like the influencers that I've seen talking about Diablo 4 are saying it's decent, but these are the same, but they're COD players. Like not professional, but like COD streamers and shit. Like they go like COD Next and all that, which is all Activision Blizzard. So I don't know. My bigger concern with Diablo 4 was what came before it. Diablo Immortal. But that game, once again, made a lot of fucking money. I think they're gonna learn from that, how much money they made from that game. And then they're going to bring that into Diablo 4. I mean, I hope not. I've never really been the biggest Diablo guy. And if Diablo 4 is good, if people like Herbs and Mara say it's good, I might give it a go. But we'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I'm a bit... Give it time. Ubisoft will ruin it. The thing that they have going for them, don't get me wrong, I think that's a very strong possibility. The thing that they do have going for it, though, is the fact that it's... What's his name? Ruben, who is old Infinity Ward. And there was a rumor that he went to... he was going to walk. Like, Ubisoft was like, all right, no, you stay. You're in full control. So we'll see. We'll see how that one goes on. Fucking Cell Shade. How we fucking doing, Cell Shade? Good to see you, Cell Shade. Medal of Honor could make a comeback. See, the trippy thing about Medal of Honor is Medal of Honor went from being the ones that everyone copied to Medal of Honor copying everyone else. Like that last Medal of Honor game that was made, holy fuck, that was bad. That was awful. That I think Medal of Honor is dead and gone. I don't think they'll ever make a comeback. Like, you know, we sit down and talk about some of the bad Call of Duties over the years, but that last Medal of Honor, fuck. What was it called? Like, Warfighter, or was that Ghost Recon? Activision needs to go through a table. Confirmed. Fuck Diablo and Blizzard. Diablo 4 beta was decent. Diablo 4 could be good from what I've played, but I've got concerned by the end game. About the end game. What, not much to do or just bleh? Fucking Ben. Ben with a 10 through super chat. Thank you very much, Ben. Appreciate that. Blizzard is in the same situation as DICE. I fucking hate DICE. They're my least favorite. Is in the same situation as DICE and BioWare. The people who made them great in the past are long gone. Oh, same with Infinity Ward, Rocksteady. I mean, look at fucking Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, and you compare. You go, well, it's the same people that made the Arkham trilogy. You go, no, it's not the same people that made the Arkham trilogy. It's new people that work in the same building where they made it. But I agree. I completely agree with this. It's the people that made these companies great are no longer there, man. A lot of them are doing their own shit now, which is cool. Which is why, like me personally, certain affinity, man, because certain affinity is old school Bungie, right? But DICE, I fucking hate. I cannot understand how cocksuckers, motherfuckers, man, keep giving DICE other fucking chances, man. Those are the motherfuckers that I think, come on, of every fucking developer, not publisher, of every fucking developing team out there, I don't understand how they keep getting second chances, third chances, fourth chances. What chance are they up to now, man? Like, let's just fucking go through it, right? So they did the Battlefield thing. Battlefield 3. I love Battlefield 3, man. But let's just go back to, we'll just go recent history with DICE, okay? So they do a Star Wars Battlefront game in 2015, right? 2015. And look, they were running off the high of the old Battlefront games, man. Like, original Battlefront 2 is goated, right? So when people say, oi, new Battlefront game, everyone's dick is fucking harder than a fucking diamond. Going, let's go, man. And then it's like, it's shit. It's really fucking shit. Okay, didn't even have a campaign. That's an L. That's a massive L for the Battlefront name. And the fact they didn't even call it Battlefront 3, fucking cock fucks, man. A lot of them. Actual cock fingering fucking dickheads. Right. And then 2 years later, they do Battlefront 2, which, you know, like same with like the new Modern Warfare do. It's like, you are trying to step into some really big shoes and your feet just aren't fucking big enough, right? And then Battlefront 2 had its whole microtransaction bullshit, you know, Hawaii came in and fucking sued them, you know, all that type of good shit happened with that. And the game itself was bugged to high fuck for a long fucking time, right? And then once they start to get things on track and people are going, okay, we're at a stage now where this is where we should have been a long fucking time ago, but we're finally here. They stopped updating that to go work on Battlefield 2042. Yeesh. And then in between all that, let's not forget the shit that happened in between. They had that Battlefield game where it was, the trailer was just fucked from the get-go. It's like this chick in like World War I or some World War II, whatever it was. I think it was World War II. I can't remember. This chick was fighting in World War II and she had like a fucking robot arm and people are going, what's going on here? Is this like some alternate reality or some shit? And they're like, no, it's historically accurate. And we're going, that fucking woman is fighting in World War II using a fucking cricket bat with a fucking Darth Vader arm, and you're telling me this is historically accurate? And then they went on their full tirade going, you know, fuck all the players, blah, 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 blah. And then when they launched the game at their own launch party, they had like all like people's tweets start bagging out the game saying, this is bullshit, man. Fuck DICE, fuck Battlefront 2, man. Like, I fucking hate DICE. They are my least favorite. They are right at the top of my shit list. Fuck DICE. Old school DICE was cool. New DICE, step in front of a fucking train. Oh my God. What a world. What a fucking world. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I remember Angry Joe simping hard for that game up until it came out. It was shit. Yeah, that sounds like Angry Joe. Kind of like Mr. Ruffle Waffles. Mr. Ruffle Waffles, he's a COD Zombies channel, a big one as well. And when the first like image of Vanguard, COD Vanguard came out, it had the black dude on the cover. No one fucking cared. They're like, yeah, okay, yes. There definitely was black people in England in World War II. Right, okay. No one's saying there's not. Okay? And then Mr. Ruffle Waffles looks at that cover and goes, oh, people are going to be racist. People are going to be so racist to this cover. No one was. And people's concerns with that game were, you know, ended up being legitimate at the end, but no one at any stage had a problem with the black dude. It was like, what a weird fucking flex there, man. It was, I don't know. The whole thing came off as projection to me. I'm like, guys, is Mr. Ruffle Waffles crazy and racist? Well, it's definitely crazy. During the hype of Star Wars Battlefront 2015, people were so fucking retarded. Agreed. Too many people were saying they were excited for Battlefront 2015 and didn't want it to play like the original Battlefront games. And you know what the freaky thing is? A lot of the shit in those games, you can go, yeah, I can see that you got the idea from the old ones. What a fucking much shit. What a fucking... people were retarded. Game developer tier list incoming. So on Gronking tonight, Gronking on Dogs is the gaming podcast that I do once a week on my gaming channel with Sergeant Herbs, Mozza, and Fear the Beardo. And at the end of the stream, we do a gaming related tier list, and I have a really good one for tonight. A really good one. I'll show it to the people before we start the stream, and we'll see if they like it. But I think it's a good one. Mr. Grant Gregory with a $2 super chat. Thank you very much, sir. He says, for being a cunt, but you're our cunt. Thank you. I am the cuntable cunts. Thank you, Grant. How you doing this morning? And then Anthony with a 2. What did you think about Battlefield 1 in 2016? I didn't play it. I was kind of in my fuck dice stage, my early ages of fuck dice stage, so I skipped it. Up until that was the last decent one. It was the 2016 one. The one I really liked was Battlefield 3. I really like Battlefield 3, which was like, what, 2000 and... Fuck, how was that game? 2013? 2012? Some shit like that. Anyway, I could sit here and fucking hate on DICE, man. Who was it? It was Ben. I could sit here and hate on DICE all day. I hate DICE. They can suck my nuts. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Well, let's get into this one now, shall we? Aliens vs. Predator anime series is finished, but Disney won't release it. I kind of think that's a good thing. I think they should just not release this. Unless it's actually really good. Wouldn't that be ironic? They've actually got a really good one here and they just won't release it. So the idea of Aliens vs. Predator as animated series, I'm actually okay with this. I quite like this idea, man. I think you could go like, more ridiculous, and go like more like comic book style stuff with it. Oh boy, man. But here's the thing: I am so worried about the future of these franchises. Like, I love Alien, like the xenomorph, like the creature itself. I think is, man. I know I'm gonna sound like Geiger over here, but it's fucking beautifully designed. It really is, man. But Alien hasn't had a win. Oh no, they had Aliens Fireteam, but anyway, that was a game. Like Alien hasn't had a good movie in ages, dude. I did not like Prometheus and I did not like Covenant. Covenant I fucking despised. Prometheus just didn't do it for me. I know a lot of people like it, but it just didn't do it for me. But Alien Covenant can fucking die in a hole. But that was before Disney owned the franchise. So Alien hasn't had any on-screen stuff since Disney. I know they got that TV show coming. Oh boy, that's a yeesh moment within itself. Predator, they had Prey. Now, I wasn't really a fan of Prey. I didn't think it was the worst movie in the world. I thought it was better than, what was it called? The Predator, the one before that, with all like the crossbreeding and all that shit. I thought Prey was better than that movie, but that movie is like, you know, right down in the fucking bin, man. That movie fucking sucked, dude. But I still didn't really like Prey. I thought Prey, you know, it was just so cheesy at times, in my opinion. Like the final fight, I'm like going, this is a copy of the Arnold Schwarzenegger fight, and they kept going back and using the old lines from the movie. I'm like, come on, dude. I like the bear fight though. When the Predator fought the bear, I like that. So there's a fully finished Aliens vs Predator anime series sitting in the vault somewhere, but Disney won't release it. Prey was terrible. I didn't think it was terrible. I just didn't think it was good. Like I would put it second to last. Second to last. That the Predator movie, that was yeesh. Anyway, it's safe to say that the Aliens vs Predator franchise is one of the most ambitious sci-fi crossovers in history, blending together the creatures from the successful Alien Predator series, blah, 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 blah. While there is no news about a third Alien vs Predator movie, fans have speculated that Alien vs Predator universe could be expanded in new ways, such as a TV show. I would be all for that if it was good. If it was good. Or maybe for a video game. And recently, their speculations were correct, and it's been revealed there is an AVP animated series. You know, like I said, I'm not actually against the idea of an Aliens vs Predator animated series. I think you could go and do more ridiculous things, you know. Like, the thing, like, when you do live action is you are limited in a lot of ways, unless you're prepared to spend, you know, like some fucking Saudi Arabian, Nigerian prince level of money. So now fans want to know what happened to the series. If it will ever see the light of day. It's been 16 years since the last movie came out. Fuck, I was in school, man, when that movie came out, man. So here's everything we know about the Alien vs Predator anime series, and Disney won't release it. So on the Perfect Organism podcast, that's a dope name for an alien podcast. I think I should be invited to the Perfect Orgasm podcast. So an Alien Day, which was last month, an Alien Day special episode in which they hosted by the former licensing director, blah, 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 blah. So in the interview, he revealed that Disney is sitting on a 10-episode Alien vs. Predator anime series, which he produced, stating it's done, it's in the can, it's mixed, it's finished. It was produced and the story cracked by Eric Cauldron and Dave Barker, two unbelievably crazy, talented guys. All right. But can we just talk about this image here? Is this a real image from the movie, or is this touched up with more lighting? Because the thing I remember about this movie is you can't see shit. Like, it's a black screen a lot of the time. So I'm calling cap on this one. I don't think this is a real image from the movie. Unless it's like a lightning strike goes off or some shit, man. Anyway. So he went on to expand. He wanted to expand the brand of AVP. Man, this is the other thing. Aliens vs Predator, man, you are sitting on a fucking gold mine of money, man. But you just keep doing nothing or fucking it up. All right, be the masters of our own destiny rather than waiting for the theatrical of whether movie decides to come out. As the anime has never been released, there is no official confirmation on the series director. So, he also did state that they worked on a Halo piece. What? What kind? It was a Halo kind of animatrix series. What? What do you mean? Huh? I'll fucking karate chop your wife, cunt. Anyway. As production started in 2026 for Alien Covenant was early in development and the last Predator movie. The Predator hadn't even been mentioned yet. The two films came out in 2017 and 2018 respectively, so it's possible that 20th Century Fox didn't want to flood the market with AVP content before both films hit theaters. No, that's dumb. Wouldn't that be like the best time to do it? Because, you know, there's an Alien movie out, there's a Predator movie out. Now here's the Aliens vs. Predator movie, man. I mean, Marvel kind of proved that work with, like, you know, their Phase 1 style shit, dude. As Disney seems to be incredibly busy building the outside of Star Wars and Marvel universes, fucking lol. So it's unknown whether the Aliens vs. Predator anime series will ever see the light of day. I don't think it will. But there's always hope they could launch it on the next Alien Day. I don't think it will ever come out. I don't think this will ever see the light of day. I think if they wanted to release it, it'd be released by now. They would have just put it on Disney Plus. I mean, why not? They're desperate for content over there at the moment. I mean, they're fucking losing, they're bleeding subscribers like there's no tomorrow, man. So wouldn't you just chuck that on there? Because this will pull some people over there to check it out, man. So no, I don't think it will ever see the light of day, which is a shame in a way, because while I am not incredibly optimistic about this, I think we're all kind of curious to go, Alien vs. Predator animated. Let's see what you've done. Let's see what you've cooked up in the kitchen, man. Because on paper, man, this could be the way to go. You could do more crazy fight scenes. You could do more crazy set pieces. You know, you could do more fucking spaceship shit. You could do a lot. So potentially, this is the way to go. But it will never see the light of day. I don't think it will ever see the light of day. Does anyone think it will see the light of day? Because I don't. Talk about Halo Legends. Yeah, probably. Which actually would be kind of cool, because the one thing I liked about Halo Legends was, you know, it was a anthology, because, you know, like episode 4 didn't have anything to do with episode 3, and, you know, blah, 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 blah. So you could just have, like, you know, oh, you know, this episode is set 5,000 years in the future and they're on some fucking super duper scientific advanced civilization planet, and fucking it's been infested with aliens, and now predators come to sort that shit out. Now they're overrun, so it's just turned to a full-blown fucking massacre. And then you could go back, you know, here's 1,000 years in the past, and here they are fighting on Egypt with a black Cleopatra and all that type of shit, even though she was a lot more than 1,000 years ago. But anyway, that wouldn't be the worst idea, actually. I think I might actually prefer that as opposed to a you know, like an ongoing story type thing. Yeah, not enough race swapped characters. I'm still waiting for a predator to take off her helmet and it be a black female with a dick called Justin. Oh, man. How you doing, Colton? If it does, it'll be signed Disney is desperate or truly falling apart. Yeah, I don't see it ever coming out. I don't see it ever happening. I really don't. Which does suck. Because like I said, I don't think it'll be good. But I'm kind of curious. Oh, man. The Futa fans. Oh, golly. Yuck. Makes sense with the dreadlocks. Cultural appropriation, boys and girls. Oh, shit. We hit 50 likes on this biatch? Did we? Oh, let's fucking go. Thank you, everyone. You fucking legends. If you haven't already, let's get it to 51. Let's get it to 51, boys and girls. Slap that thumbs up button. Let's go. All right. Okay. Last thing to talk about, because I only go for about an hour on these streams, because in about 30 minutes, I'll be on Blab stream playing Sea of Thieves with Wicked Virtue and Mozza, and then a little bit later I'll be live as well on both Twitch and Kick. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Oh, by the way, Cinderella's getting a horror movie remake as well. I don't think we'll have time to get to that one tonight. Why did I say tonight? It's fucking in the morning. Mortal Kombat 2. This movie moves to Queensland. That's the big update. So Mortal Kombat 1, which if you guys saw my review on it on my old channel, I fucking despised it. I hated the first Mortal Kombat movie. I think the only decent Mortal Kombat movie is Scorpion's Revenge, the animated one. There's been like 3 animated ones. I've seen 2 of them. And Scorpion's Revenge is the only decent Mortal Kombat movie. The original Mortal Kombat movie, I know it has a big following, and I get it. The fucking theme song is awesome, but it's shit. It's not good. The movie sucks. It's not as bad as what was the second one called? Armageddon? Or was it Annihilation? Annihilation. Fuck, that sucked. Oh, anyway. So they filmed the first one on SA, where I live, right? And there was quite a few times in the movie where I'm like, I know where that is. I know where that is. I know where that is. At one of my older jobs, we worked next door to a security firm. And the boss at the security firm, he's like a big fucking meathead motherfucker, right? And he's been in quite a few movies as just extra, goon number 3 type thing, big meathead motherfucker. Friendly guy, man. Friendly guy. And he was actually in the movie as well. And they hired him and a few people that worked for him, just to be like fucking dickheads in the background for the Mortal Kombat movie. And he saw me having lunch so you got to remember, this is when they were filming the first, well, I guess technically it's the third one, but the first of these ones. And he saw me having lunch in the car park one day, and he knew I was into Mortal Kombat. And he comes running out. I've told the story before. He comes running out. He's coming up to me saying, NDA, non-disclosure. I'm like, what's going on, man? He pulls out his phone, and he goes, this is what happens when Sub-Zero hits the gym. And he showed me a photo of, I didn't know at the time, but it was, the final fight scene when they're in the gym and it's all frozen. He showed me a picture of the gym all frozen. And in isolation, without knowing the movie, you go, yeah, that looked pretty cool as a set piece. Fuck, I did not like that movie, man. I hate the first 7 minutes was awesome. It wasn't, it had nothing. It was just like Scorpion just fucking on a massacre. Like the first 7 minutes was great, man. When he stabbing that cunt in the head and all that type of shit, man. He fucking stabbing that other cunt, punching that other cunt. Yeah, that shit was cool. But the rest of the movie sucked. I hated the new character. He had his ability was literal plot armor. There actually was no Mortal Kombat in the first Mortal Kombat movie. The Mortal Kombat tournament did not happen. It's so gay. It didn't fucking happen, man. It was so bad. What was his fucking name? What was the character's name? Not Johnny Cage. Cole. With his actual plot armor was his ability, right? Scorpion's iconic get over here. They fucked it up, man. He was so calm in the way he said it. He was like, go over here. You're not supposed to be like, go over here. The iconic get over here is supposed to be like an explosion. It's supposed to be like, get over here, like that, as opposed to get over here. What are you doing, dude? So they're taking this new one to Queensland. They're keeping it in Australia and all that type of shit, No one cares about that. So that's a big shift from the prior filming, which took place in Adelaide Bar and Adelaide Studios in South Australia. The first film made good use of the deserts of South Australia. Yep. This shift could suggest more leafy environments, so it'll probably be Indiana or some shit like that, I'm guessing. So it marks the latest major Hollywood producing at the complex Didn't they do Love and Thunder over there? No, they did that in New South Wales, didn't they? But this is the same place where they're doing Godzilla and Kong, the new Godzilla and Kong movie as well. They did Aquaman. Oh, they did Thor Ragnarok there. Okay. So there's not really a whole lot of details about this yet, except that they're getting Johnny Cage and what they've cast Jade. Oh, who's this bitch? Titi Gabriella. Who is she? Does anyone know who she is? Let's have a look. I really hope this isn't her. Oh no. There's no way. Well, there's nothing of her, but oh my god. Now, I understand. Now, don't get me wrong. I understand, makeup, costumes can go pretty far. But, bro! How about we just go full CGI makeup and just turn her into Devora? It's, IMDb. Holy fuck. All right. Let's see. She was in Sabrina. I watched like the first couple of episodes of that Netflix Sabrina, and didn't really do it for me, man. I used to watch that 90s Sabrina, it was on repeat on TV here, so it was like everyone fucking saw it at some stage. I don't know none of the Emoji Movie. So she hasn't done much. Okie dokie. Yeah, why? It's a no from me, dog. I'm gonna, oh boy. Wow. Why? Is there like some fan art or something that's like, giving us a rough idea of what can we expect? No, there's not. Wow. Okay. Holy bitch. Holy fucking bitch. See, this is why a lot of times I think by most streamers' standards, I come in underprepared a lot of time because I like to see things with the chat. I go, all right, here it is. Let's have a look. And then there it is. Wow, that was interesting, wasn't it? Okay, so the sequel continues the story of a group of ragtag fighters versed in the ways of martial arts who defend our reality against the forces of our world in a fighting tournament. There was no tournament. So is this confirmed that Carl Urban's playing Johnny Cage? Is this actually confirmed? Because quite honestly, I think he's a little bit too old to play Johnny Cage. I mean, prove me wrong. I mean, Carl Urban's a good actor. But I just think he's a little bit on the older side for Johnny Cage. So the first film included blah, 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 blah. My government's support for the state screen industry continues to pay dividends with Mortal Kombat 2's latest in a long line of highly profitable films made here. Highly profitable? Motherfucker, the movie isn't even out. Yeesh. Oh my golly. Yeah, this isn't I really did not like the first one. Really did not like it. I have very low expectations for this one. I will not pay to see this movie. I will see this movie, but I will not pay to see it. Nor will I give a subscription streaming service a click of any kind. The only click I'll be getting is someone's anchor. What I always thought would be cool, though, is I always thought that Mortal Kombat, you could do... I think Mortal Kombat would work better as like a series, like a TV series. Like 12 episodes, 40 minutes long or whatever, man. And you can just do a whole bunch of shit. Like, do you know which one I didn't mind, but it gets quite a bit of flack was, what was it called? Mortal Kombat Legends? I think it's called Mortal Kombat Legends. Mortal Kombat. Oh, Legacy. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't mind Mortal Kombat Legacy. I know a lot of people didn't like it because it was like, it changed everything, man. But that whole thing was like, it was not meant to be like the actual plot, like the actual story. They just kind of put together like these like, little episodes and they're like, here you go. Here's just them fucking fighting. I remember the Johnny Cage one where he was like portrayed him as like a washed up actor and all that type of shit, man. I really liked Mortal Kombat Legacy. But I always thought instead of, remaking movies, wouldn't it be better just to remake it as a series? I actually think this one's going to be worse than the second one. I remember there was like a scene in the first one where Liu Kang was walking with, I forgot his name already, Cole, in Raiden's temple. And they were going through like all like, like these artifacts and shit, trying to be like, oh, these are Easter eggs. And he's just playing with Shinnok's amulet. Like, he's just got like Shinnok's amulet. And he's like, oh, look, it's the amulet, and he's just playing with it and all that type of shit. And like, I remember like me, my friend, like a few other people in the cinema are going, motherfucker, you shouldn't be playing with that. This shit's about to get really fucking bad, dude, if that fucking motherfucker comes out of that. How you doing, Reaper? Good to see you. Conquest and Legacy. Yeah, we're just talking about Legacy. Oh, the 90s cartoon. I remember that. It was whatever. You know what I mean? I mean, if I went back and watched it now, it'd probably be a bit of a struggle to get into it now. Mortal Kombat Conquest was a guilty pleasure in the 90s. Fair enough. A2D2. What's up, A2D2? How you doing, lovely? The live action web series was another interesting take. I would prefer more of that as opposed to this. Like, oh, let me see if I can find it, man. It was just called. What was it? Just called Mortal Kombat. It was just called Mortal Kombat, wasn't it? The first one. 2021. Where's Nitara? I remember when Nitara came on screen, it was just like a whoa. This looks so bad. That's how she's supposed to look. There she is on screen. Oh my god, it was so fucking bad. Oh no. And the soul suck. Oh, we gotta get the soul suck. I'm getting the headphones ready. We're gonna watch the soul suck. He's getting his soul sucked. I'm just gonna type in soul suck. Mortal Kombat. This was so cringe. There it is. Oh boy. It's such this. Let's all have a giggle. Let's all have a giggle as we start to wind down.
He's about to get his soul sucked. I love.
He's about to get his soul sucked. What?
He's about to get his soul sucked. I love the scream right before they die.
He's about to get his soul sucked. What a world. What a world. But boys and girls, I think I am going to call the stream here. We've been going for an hour. It's as long as I like to keep these ones. Again, thank you. Thank you, everybody, for coming out and smashing that thumbs up button. The movie was trash. Oh, it was so bad. It was so fucking bad, dude. It was so bad. I like the scorpion part at the start when he just stabbed everyone, but it was all from there. Oh, but yes, we're gonna call you. Thank you, boys and girls. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up button on your way out. You fucking legends. Would appreciate that. And thank you for being here. I'll be over on Blabs' stream in about 10-15 minutes. And I'll be streaming on Kick and Twitch a little bit later today. A huge shout out to all the channel members. You guys are legends. And we'll see you all later. Thank you, everyone. Bye.
I'm a goddamn onion, Mason. You should know that. You can't peel me!
Oh, sorry. You probably thought I was a drop bear. No, it's me, Bush Barbie. And today, I'm here to talk to you about dingers. Because like you, this bush has seen a cockatoo. Regardless if you like it deep in the bush or prefer it in the outback, make sure you look after your wombat hole. So many critters can get down there. And believe me, it's enough to make your dango go drier than a dead dingo's donger in the desert. So don't do it. Even if he is a fun guy. Yeah, so by all means go wild. Just make sure you take a moment, in the moment, to use a moment, so you can keep the devil out of your tassie and the jelly out of your box. That's it.